Hello and welcome to the Kayden Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here is Andrew Dean. Andrew, how are you?
I'm great, and I'm so glad to be here with you.
That is so awesome to hear. So, kind of tell everyone a little bit about yourself and what you got you started in music.
Oh my goodness. I started way back when. I started in front of a stereo listening to albums and playing the yardstick. That's I've always sang. I've always been interested in music. But I probably got into my, I don't know, 18 to 20 range in there when I started writing music.
Hmm.
So, yeah, and I've got lots of notebooks of stuff that I've done.
That's awesome. And so, how long have you been doing music for?
Oh my. Well, I'd say at least a good 40 years.
Wow, that's a long time, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So, is there something in particular that you love about music?
Oh yeah. I love the fact that people can relate to music. I love the fact that it brings back memories, sometimes memories of good times, sad times, and different times. Sometimes you have a couple that a particular song means something special to them. It just really, music relates to the soul and to life. And it's just, I mean, there's no other real way to connect in that raw emotion with other people, even people you don't know, but through your music. So yeah, I think it really runs deep in all of us.
Totally, one way or another, and it's one of those things where, even if you're not a musician, even if you're just a fan, there's something that kind of comes up in your mind, and if it's a happy song, you get up and dance. If it's a sad song, you kind of relate to it in that way as well.
Right, absolutely. And a lot of times, it can be just any occasion at all. And even if it's just to get up and dance, like you say, that's how I met my wife,
Mm.
by the way. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we met on a blind date, and we danced on a wooden dance floor to a country band. And oh my goodness, well, the rest is history.
That's really I'm surprised that I even like mentioned that because now we get to hear about that story too. So,
Well, it was interesting. We were set up on a blind date, and we met, and I told her that night, I says, we're going to get married in about 3 months. And she says, okay. So we got married in 3 months, and now it's been
wow.
25 years. So,
When you say that, it makes me feel like that it never happened in the 3 months, but it did. Wow, okay.
oh,
That's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't do it any other way. If I had to do it over again, I'd still say, I do, I did, I'm done for sure. Absolutely love her.
Well well, that's awesome, and, with, doing, like, that date like that, that's awesome. I love how that happened out for you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you could duet or collaborate with any singer, Andrew, who would you choose and why?
Oh, my goodness. Woo! That's a loaded question there because there's a lot of people I really like.
Mhm.
I would love to do a duet with Reba. Now, who wouldn't anyway? Uh,
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
oh my goodness, such a talent. And there's just been several people in my life that have encouraged me, and it's really, I can just, my mind goes so many different directions on that question, Caden. I write a lot of different styles. I can write gospel music. I can write,
Mhm.
country music. I am definitely a patriot. I like to write patriotic music. So in all those genres, I can think of a lot of different names. And
Mhm.
believe it or not, I started out way back when in rock and roll. So
Oh,
I
wow.
can even I can even write a pretty mean rock and roll song. So absolutely.
So, yeah, you definitely do it all, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I love it.
Mhm. So if someone was to write a song about you or your life, what would they write about?
Ooh, interesting question. Well, they probably write about, a song that really comes to my mind. You know that Tim McGraw song, "Humble and Kind."
Yes.
You familiar with that? That is
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
that is right up my alley. We need to be humble and kind to each other, and appreciate each other, and I love all the things that happen in a career, but you got to keep it real too, and keep it real with the people you're around, and love and respect each other. So that's kind of, if somebody wrote a song, I would hope that they would write, I'm the kind of friend a friend wants to have. So
And based off of talking to you online for all these months, I could definitely tell that for sure. And it's just awesome to be able to have the time to sit down and talk with you finally. So,
thank you. It's really good. It's really terrific to be with you too, Caden.
well, I surely appreciate that so much. So, do you have any advice for those who might want to start singing but doesn't really know how to, or is too scared to kind of just jump in?
Well, that's, you just hit on it right there. Don't be scared. You've got to have a little faith in yourself, and sometimes that takes stepping forward. Well, for sure it does. And one step leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. And not everybody can sing, but not everybody can build a house and draw a line with a straight ruler, and that would be me, by the way. I can't draw a line with a straight ruler, but there are those
Yeah,
that are that talented, and everybody's got their talents. So when it comes to songwriting, some people can write songs, and some people can do cover songs. Uh, some people just like to sing in the shower, but it's good for the soul. It's just, I mean, it's good for the soul. So however you're comfortable doing it, yeah, you should do it.
totally. And it doesn't, like you said, even in the shower, like you don't even have to do it in front of a bunch of people. Like it's if that's not in your comfort level, don't do that. That's fine.
Sure, sure.
So,
Just be comfortable.
mhm.
Absolutely.
That's key. That's number one.
Yeah, it is. Got to be comfortable with yourself.
Totally. So, do you have any new singles, any upcoming projects you want to tell us a little bit about, Andrew?
Oh, I got a lot going on. I've got a new CD called Wanted. That is just, it's just blowing my mind. We have several awards on that.
Mhm.
We've got the ISA. I'm finalist with ISA in 6 categories. The AWAs, which is the Academy of Western Arts. I've got, oh my goodness, 11. And see, now I look at some of these numbers to myself, and I'm just so blessed to be here. And I
Mhm.
can hold this CD up. I'll give you a real quick picture of that. If I can hold it up there, right there. We go.
Mhm. There it is.
So, yeah. And I can tell you that CD right there is called Wanted. Got my picture on the cover. My wife said we should put it in the post office. So I don't know why. I'm not sure what that meant.
Put
you
it
know,
inside the post office?
no, well, you know what? You're a young man. You probably don't get. They used to put the wanted posters of people up in the post office.
Oh my
Wanted by
god.
the
Yeah,
law.
I see. I'm
Oh
seeing
yeah,
where okay.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's connecting.
So
Mhm.
yes, sir. But yeah, there's a lot of good songs on here. The main song, like "Wanted a Good Time for All," that was
Mhm.
written during the pandemic, and it reflects the fact that we all wanted to get out and get back to normal, and start having a good time, do the things that we want to do, And so there's just a lot of songs on here that mean a lot of different things to me. A couple very personal songs, but overall, it's a CD that's it's well rounded. I think.
Mhm. Totally. So kind of tell us a little bit about any hobbies, interests, anything like that outside of music that you like doing, Andrew?
Oh, there's a lot of hobbies I like. I like riding steel horses, which is a motorcycle, by the way. Uh, I love to go out motorcycle ride. Yeah, and
Mhm.
it
There you
really
go.
relaxes me. We live close to the Gulf of Mexico, so I absolutely love going to the beach. That's my happy place.
Mhm.
Uh, that's, I love going there. And but hobbies, my goodness, I love to write music, and I really am involved with that. If I'm not involved with that end of that aspect of music, I also run Night Sky Records, and look for artists all the time, and I look for how I can give them a hand up in their career, because it's so important that you not only look at what you're doing if you want to grow, but you need to help others too. You always
Mhm.
need to help others, and that's, to me, that's so important. And I love to see other people's success. So
I 1000% agree with you. I think it's that good feeling for not only you, but me too, when you get to help someone in any way, shape, or form. And that's what makes us what they call a music family, honestly.
absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. So, you know, you talk about writing. I did a lot of writing, and even when I was back in high school, I used to write on the paper, the school paper.
Hmm.
And one of the things I got to do, I liked music so much that I said, what can I do that will be music? I said, I'll do album reviews. I'll do concert reviews. That way I can tell my mom I'm going to these concerts because I got to write for the paper,
Uh-huh.
and I'd write articles and stuff for the school paper, and it was always fun, and it was good to see. I learned so much watching other artists, their performance and what they
Hmm.
did, how they write, looking at how a stage is set up, looking at just all the things that go around a production. I
Hmm.
looked at all that stuff, but again, I can go all the way back to my high school and that, and being able to write for the school paper and stuff where it gave me an outlet to learn, you know.
Hmm. Definitely. And I think that's awesome that you got that opportunity.
Yes, and I thank my teachers for that because I had some awesome teachers growing up, and because of their influence in my life, I
Hmm.
learned an awful lot. So
That's good. And it's really funny how you mentioned that because yesterday I found out it was Teacher Appreciation Week.
yeah, how about that?
So, it's just awesome that you brought that up. And I was like, I gotta share that because the fact that you just brought that up is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it's teachers are whenever I can thank them, I just want to thank them because it's a gift.
Hmm.
So.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So, kind of tell us a little bit about where you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years. Do you have a goal for yourself?
Yeah, I always have goals, but I won't be jumping out of a plane anytime soon.
I was not expecting you to say that,
But
so no worries there.
I'm kind of that way. That's just the way I am.
That
But no,
works.
I have a lot of goals in life, and I just, like I say, I'm very thankful to the Lord above for all the opportunities to meet people, see people, and grow in relationships with people.
Hmm.
Um, and I just really follow the path He wants me to go. So I do have goals and aspirations, but I always want to make sure He's first and foremost.
Hmm.
So,
Is there a message that you would like to give your fans or anyone listening or watching this, Andrew?
oh yeah, the first thing is a very big thank you, thank you, thank you. And did I mention thank you? Because without fans, without folks like that supporting my music, and you know, I get blown away by the support I get from so many fans, and letters I get, and things. It just, man, it, it I'm very humbled about that. I mean, I'm not trying to be braggadocious or anything like that. I'm very humbled by the fact that folks take time, their valued time,
Hmm.
to share with me. And that's, I mean, here we are right now. And I mean it when I say I'm thankful for these things, because you didn't have to spend time here talking to me, but you chose to, and I thank you for that. It's awesome. And by the way, as a young man, it is awesome the work you're doing. I'm proud of you, man. I really am, because not a lot of people would take that on, especially at your age and everything.
Hmm.
So cool, so cool. You found something you like to do. You're doing something you love to do. That's priceless, man. Priceless.
Totally, and that's what I get told a lot. It's one of those things where not a lot of kids are doing what I do. Well, maybe not exactly this, but like not actually getting out and doing something as like a career. Like most kids are just, I don't know, stuck up either in video games or just not doing anything in life. So it's sad,
Well,
honestly.
you post your grades and stuff like that, which look
Hmm.
awesome, by the way. And like I say, you're doing something you love to do here. I'm just seeing somebody who better invest in sunglasses because man, you got a bright future. It's I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I'm I really it's awesome.
Thank you so much. Yes, I do that sometimes, and I'm proud of myself too, with the grades and this and everything. It's really awesome.
You should be. You're working hard. And that's something to be admired.
Totally. So, where can people find you on social media platforms or on the music streaming platforms if they want to
Oh,
find you?
I'm kind of all over. I'm on social media, of course, you can Facebook and Twitter, and of course my website, andrewdean.us. You can find out where all we are, what all's going on. It's all there. iTunes, we're on Apple and Spotify. So you can catch our music out there quite a bit, quite a few different places. All the links are on the website. Yeah.
Wonderful. And is there anything that I forgot to mention before we head out today?
Well, you know what? All I want to say is, again, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you, and I'm just really uh, humbled and thankful too for folks such as yourself. Uh, just come on out, see us anytime. We'd love to see you. We'd love to have you out. Uh, Always come up to the table, introduce yourself. Always glad to see you and talk. So yeah, we're going out on tour up at the Great Lakes. That's our next stop, and that's mid-May through September, somewhere about mid-September. Then we have a Florida tour lined up right after that, where we come back down here. So if you are in any of these areas, I mean, check it out. Check out the website. You'll see where we are, and come on out.
Absolutely. Well, I would like to thank Andrew Dean for taking the time to come on the Kayden Gordon Show today's Best Country Mix. We appreciate your time so much for being with us today and taking the time out of your day to come on.
Thank you, Kayden. It's been a pleasure.